What's up, YouTube? Agents tutorial for you guys by popular request. Just going to run down some of my favorite combos. I won't have time for all of the combos. This is just some of my favorite combos. Everybody knows the standard Venus. Pay 500, pay 500, pay 500, and get your 3 shine balls. Remember, you don't pay it all at once. You pay 500 at a time. Very important to remember that. Once you get 2 of your shine balls, overlay for Gachi Gachi, and you have the Venus, Gachi Gachi, and a shine ball. Shine ball can get aggressive, get in there, little minion poke. Another combo. You got your shine balls. You paid your life, paid the 15, whatever. Bounce a shine ball to your hand. Birdman Jr. Pay 500 again, so that's 2,000 life points you've paid. And then from there, Trishula, 6 and a 3. End your field with Venus and Trishula. Really cool. And what I like about these combos is that, you know, it doesn't require a handful of limited cards. You know, these are cards that you can run multiples of. So your chances of pulling these combos off are, you know, more likely to happen. A little more complicated combo here. Tour guide. Activate it if the summon successful. Activate the effect. Make sure they don't have the orange of the Veiler or the warning when you try to activate the effect. You have the tour guide. Of course, if you had Call the Haunted, then you get Sangin for later on. But let's say we don't have Call because it's a limited card. We're doing non-limited card combos here. Tour guide gets tour guide. Then play Sarco. It's very important to do it in this order because you want to make sure that that first summon is successful. Because you don't want to Sarco your Venus, because that's what we're going to Sarco. You don't want to Sarco your Venus and then summon tour guide and they warning it and then they steal it on their turn. It sucks. So do it in this order to make sure they don't have the warning, because most likely they're going to warn this because they don't want to have to deal with all that bullshit. So we got our Venus Sarcoed, overlay, Levier, detach, special Venus. Pay 555, and we'll get our balls. We're touching our balls a lot here. Like professional baseball players, always grabbing their balls. So here's your 5 dudes. If you're holding the Birdman, you bounce Venus, Trishula, or you could bounce a ball for Birdman and synchro there. What I like to do is overlay and get your Gachi Gachi, bounce a ball, Birdman, pay 500 again, then Birdman Venus and ball will get me a Stardust. So now I have a 2200 attack Levier, 2900 attack Stardust, and a Gachi Gachi. I mean, again, you know, if you guys are, for more experienced players, you know, these are like the combos, but a lot of people don't understand the power of the deck, the combos of the deck, and that's why I do these tutorial videos, because not everybody's familiar. They haven't played with the deck, they haven't played against the deck for whatever reason, and so just keep that in mind before you make, you know, ridiculous comments. Not everybody is on your level, so to speak. Alright, so you guys are sick of tour guide. I understand the shit costs too much. I don't know which version is better. I don't know if the tour guide version is better or the TG version is better, because the TG build can do some sick shit. Disgusting combo. So we'll go Special Striker, Special Warwolf. Alright, something successful. Synchro. Wonder Magician. Pop. Make sure they don't have the warning, the Veiler, the orange. Get it out of there now. That's all cleared up. Sweet. Now we drop the Venus. Pay 5, 5, 5. And then from here, we can Gachi Gachi. And if you want to, You can decisive armor here. Sync up. Get your rainbow dot. Decisive armor. Blow up their Hyperion and shit. Or, what is really awesome, in my opinion, just end there. Set your dust shoot, your mind crush, whatever. Dust shoot on their turn. Oh yeah, nothing good. Set their back row. Set their monster. After they do that, Trishula that ass. Because you guys got to remember, this is a synchro tuner. Get the fuck in there. So 5 and your 2 balls, that's 9. You will cause some rage quitting. They set their shit, you Trishula on their turn, you're like, oh shit, I forgot that thing is a synchro tuner. So in my opinion, that's a pretty hot fucking play. Another thing that's really cool, and another reason why I just can't figure out which version is better, you can still do the sexy Lever combos with the TG engine. So we'll summon our Venus, pay 500, a level 4 lower monster with special summon. So here's our Werewolf. Then we'll finish paying 5/5. Play Sarco, and we will Sarco our Birdman. Overlay for Lever. Detach. At this point, you can detach your detach your Venus. So now we have an agent in our graveyard is ready for Hyperion summon. Special summon Birdman from here. Trishula that ass. Not to mention, we also have 4 fairies engraved. This is removed. So we have 4 fairies. So you can, at this point, if you didn't get the gores in her hand that you knew they had, because they dualityed into it, you can drop Christia, get in there for some serious damage. Drop Hyperion, get in there for some serious damage. And like I said, it's just too sick. The TG, in my opinion, version of this deck is just as good. Not saying better, but it's just as good as a tour guide version for those of you who don't want to pay 75 plus for the tour guides. And thank goodness that the price became slightly more reasonable. And then, for the mirror match, these cards, Mind Control, Reborn, pretty hot. They prevent you from summoning your own Venus. You don't, because you know they got born and they may have duality for it earlier, or what have you, or they set a couple back rows. So Mind Control their Venus, take it, and then you can combo out from there. Get your shine balls, and then you can wreck them. Summon the Earth, bait their warning. If they ain't got it, oh, feel sorry for you, dude. Trishula, Stardust, or if not, bounce a shine ball, Birdman, get the fuck in there, and that's pretty cool. The same thing can be said for Reborn. If they were unfortunate enough to have to summon a Hyperion for whatever reason, the game state got complicated, then you can easily go into any of the Lever combos I mentioned earlier with the Werewolf, the tour guide, Werewolf with Venus and a ball, we'll pay 500 special the Werewolf, and take their Venus, take their Earth, do some additional synchros, or just standard tour guide, and the tour guide and the saying, and if you have the call, take their Venus and then combo from there yourself. I also want to mention some people to understand why we run double Mind Crush and Trap Dust Shoot. People say, oh, it's dead a lot. Mind Crush is for pros. I'm sorry. People say it's too many, just run one or sided. No. In the deck, you got Earth. You got Sangan. If your opponent is playing TGs, actuality, you're a pro and you got rid of their Christie and went back to the top of their deck. You know, there's any number of ways that shit becomes live. Or even if you just make a good read, they keep passing with an open turn. Get that Gores, get that Tragodia out of here. So, you know, Mind Crush is just too good. People say, well, it makes my Gores dead when I have Mind Crush. Don't set Mind Crush if you have Gores. Don't set Mind Crush unless you already have a good read. Don't think that you always have to set a card. I've been talking to a teammate of ours, and he came from last format running just TG stun, where, you know, at any given time he has 4+ back rows, and he just has a mindset that whatever he draws, if it's a spell or trap, he has to set it. Heavy Storm is a card, dude. So he's slowly learning that you don't set your entire hand. You know, triple MST, Heavy Storm, that shit will push you in. So, you know, it's okay to conserve your cards a little bit. You know, let slow roll your opponent a little bit. Control, control, control. You kill that Sangan, then set your Mind Crush. You know, I mean, then if you Mind Crush a card that's not limited, you get to see, they have to verify their hand. So, okay, you got Reborn, Storm, and okay, I see. Mind Crush Storm, so you can't blow up my shit, or Mind Crush Reborn, so you can't wreck my shit, you know? So that's why it's good, and it's not situational at all. Like I said, there are so many cards in the game right now that give away free information, added to just making plain reads on your opponent. Their body language, they keep rifling through your grave, keep counting their fairies, they count the amount of light sworn or whatever. They ask you, you know, what's the biggest monster you got in your graveyard or whatever. You're like, I have Soldier, was successfully summoned. Say, yeah. Say, cool, Monster Reborn, shit out of here. You know, and even if it's wrong, you know, hopefully you got a Christia in hand, so you can just combo break them. So they say, oh, you guessed wrong, okay. If Christia is dead, so they go to make their play. Stop it. Now that's situational, but it can happen. Alright, so let me know what you guys think. If there are any other combos you'd like to see, please list those down in the comment section. I'll be happy to show you guys or demonstrate any other combos involved with this deck. Dub K Dad, Team DKF, Agents, and I'm out.